Hello everybody, my name is Eddie with Uniform Bright with another edition of a video that's been long awaited. I know it's been a while since I've published this one. I think it's been a couple months, but I wanted to do a part two now about the Aramark Vestis or the Vestis Aramark spin-off split merger. Is it a good thing? Okay, in my opinion, definitely not. Now, I'm going to come to you with this video not as a financial advisor, so please understand that I have no experience in that realm. And so I'm definitely not telling you whether you should buy or sell stock for them. I don't know. I don't know their internal workings. I wish I did know. I'd probably be able to give you better. But from a customer service standpoint, from a quality standpoint, are they taking care of their customers? What's going on the service side that can give you an indication as to whether or not I should invest in this company? You know, me personally, I wouldn't invest in them because of everything I know about them. So I can tell you this is that when I fight, when I help a company to breach their contract because they're getting poor service, Vestus is the one I get frequent calls about. And I can tell you this, it's been 8 months since we breached one of the contracts where they were requesting, I think around $40,000 with lawyer fees and everything. And it's been 8 months and all they've done was send us to collection. So either they're sitting on it or they're too afraid to take it to arbitration because they know that they would lose. And so, you know, why aren't they pursuing these? This is what some of this bad service is causing them to lose customers and putting the brunt of all the price increases on all the other customers. Inventory maintenance is probably one of the biggest areas that I see where customers are having to brunt the weight of all the customers that are leaving. And it happens this way, that most customers with Vestus, if they're having any type of towels, they're also paying an inventory maintenance fee. Now, a lot of times, and I can show you examples where the inventory maintenance fee is more or just as much as the actual towel charges they're paying. So they're basically saying you're losing a majority of all the towels that we're servicing. And it's definitely not the case. And uniform rental companies, customers don't know how to deal with that. Now, the way you deal with that is by calling me. I can help you out with that. But this is what happens when more customers leave. And Vestus, in my opinion, I don't know if this is true or not, but it seems to me like when they need to make quarterly earnings, customers are getting more price increases. They've timed these things effectively to make sure that they're going to meet their third quarter. Now, you can only do that for so long without improving your methodology, improving your services, giving better quality, because if you're not doing that, eventually it's like a Ponzi scheme. It's going to fall back on you. I'm not saying that Aramark or Vestis is running a Ponzi scheme. I'm just saying that that's the analogy that I'm using. So please understand that. I've seen trucks that are still painted with Aramark. They haven't been painted with Vestis. I've seen employees who are still wearing Aramark uniforms. They're not wearing Vestis uniforms anymore. Why is this happening? Or do they not care about their image? I mean, they're promoting that companies, hey, hire our service because you should have a good image, and wearing our uniforms is going to give you a better image. Well, they're not following their own advice, and so that's another thing. Months ago, they sold a minority stake in a Japanese joint venture for $37 million to repay debt. I don't know where that went, but I think that somehow they just needed cash. And I've heard, somebody told me on the inside, they said that they're selling their debt as well. They're selling receivables. I don't know if that's true or not. That is just what I've heard. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm hearing it's hard to retain employees as well. Matter of fact, I know employees that have called me that no longer work there, and some of them still work there, and they're telling me that it's the worst company they ever worked for. They're telling me, hey, what's a good company to work for? And I'm giving them advice on where they should go. They've got multiple lawsuits going on at the same time right now. They've got shareholder lawsuits, class action lawsuits going back from Ameripride to Aramark to now. I heard that one is almost resolved. I'm not sure yet. They've got workers' compensation lawsuits and other lawsuits as well. So they're having to deal with all these things and juggle all this. I mean, it's a good thing that they didn't reduce their dividend. I mean, that would be one more thing. I think that would have been one more reason not to hold Aramark or Vestis stock. What I hear is that some of the ex-employees and employees are telling me they're running contests. And so they're telling people, hey, go out and sell and we're going to give you X. And just because they need to constantly feed this monster and get more people coming in, because a lot of the customers that they're not servicing properly are either canceling on them or they're no longer paying their bill. And so it's contest after contest after contest. And another thing is that credits aren't being submitted. So you have drivers that are telling them, say, hey, you know what, you're right. I didn't bring your towels today. I apologize. I'm going to give you a credit. And he takes it back to his route manager, and the route manager has to get approval from the general manager, some type of system like that. I'm not sure if that's exactly the way it works. But they say, yeah, okay, we'll give him his credit. But eventually these credits aren't hitting the statement. And the customer really is not reconciling. Sometimes they're not reconciling their invoice with their statement to make sure that they got their credit. And so because the new thing that I did a video on this just recently, you can look it up, that route drivers now no longer have field authority to issue credits. They got to go through this process where it gets approved on multiple levels depending on how much the credit is for. So just a poor way to do business. If you know you did the customer wrong, then you should be able to fess up to that, and you should give the drivers the ability to issue credits. In my opinion, if you had to ask me, should I buy stock in Vestis? Absolutely not. Absolutely. That would be my recommendation to my friends and my family. To you, I would recommend seeing a financial advisor and ask them. And that would be up to them. If they says yes, hey, maybe they know something that I don't know. But personally, I don't know how long Kim Scott is going to keep her job. They got to do something. There was already two companies that were possibly looking at buying out Vestis. I mean, after they just did the spinoff, now they're looking to sell it again. I don't know what they're running from, but they have a lot of equipment, from what I understand in the shareholder lawsuit. There's a lot of equipment that hasn't been upgraded, and it's just a sad story for this uniform rental company. There's probably going to be sold for a lot less than what people are thinking. And that's my personal opinion. But anyways, I might do a part 3 in a couple months to see how this goes. Maybe Vestis changes, and maybe they get better management, and maybe they start turning this thing around. I surely hope so, because it used to be a great company when it was with Aramark, at least a couple years back. So anyways, hey, like, subscribe. I'll be putting out more videos. Share with your friends. If you got any problems with Vestis, then I hear you. Call me. Send me a copy of your contract, a copy of an invoice. Free call initially. If I can help you, I will. Maybe I'll just charge you a Google review if it's too much money, if I can't help you. So anyways, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.